So this video might offend a few people, but I just gotta tell things the way I see it. Um, I've said this before, and I'll say it again and again. What if everything we were told was not exactly the truth? And think about that for a second. This would extend into everything that we know, even the things that we think we know. You know? This could extend into even the Bible. You know, it's so funny when you look at that book, and there are certain people that claim that, well, it's infallible, it can't be touched, it's not. But, I mean, we know it's been altered. We know it's been messed with. Read the book of Enoch, that'll tell you. The book of, there's so many, what they call the non-canonical books of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Things they removed because of what they... So just imagine for a second, there are still things that we do not know. Yeah, we got Enoch, we got Jasher, we got all these different, books that were taken out, all the different, Chronicles of Solomon, all these things that were cut out of the Bible. But imagine if there was still more that we haven't seen, more that that hasn't been released to us, more that is just locked away somewhere. It's like sometimes it's a little much because I've been getting so much lately, and it's just like trying to. But I'm almost positive that Eden still exists. And I think that what we were told about Eden was wrong. I am 98% sure that Eden is a place, and not only is it a place, it's a dimension. Completely isolated from this garbage that we're in now. It is a place. It is a place. And I always go back to, and that was always something that stuck with me as a kid. I used to have this book of Bible stories, and I was always fascinated with this one frame, this one panel that showed Adam and Eve being expelled from Eden. They look sad, they look just heartbroken. Adam has his arm over Eve, they're covered in like animal skins or something. And behind them are two angels guarding the entrance. And it looks like a portal. And in the center there are like these two swords like spinning around. And I've been thinking about that a lot. And I think it was an entrance. I think it was a gateway. People have this literal idea of this one place that I think it was a gate. I think it is an entrance. I think it is another dimension, another reality, another place entirely. Here's the kicker. It's probably going to get me in trouble with a lot of people, but I don't care anymore. 1, let us consider Eden is still there. 2, let us consider the possibility maybe there were more than Adam and Eve that were there. Maybe there are still people there. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to consider something like that? Maybe, just maybe, there were already people there. Maybe they had more children. Maybe there was something else going on all together that we didn't know about that was still happening in Eden. Now, let's think about it. Let's hold on that possibility for a second. Let's say just for shits and giggles that happened. Hell, I'm going to give you the standard, let's say that happened 6,000 years ago, which it didn't happen 6,000 years ago. I'm sorry. There was, no. It's like, no, something more time has elapsed than that. But I'll give you that. 6,000 years ago, these two people were expelled from Eden. There were still people there. This story still continued, but this realm, this place was cut off from everything else. There's got to be generations and generations and generations and generations of people still there. Society, civilizations, untouched. Think about that for a second. Really think about that for a second. Think about all the possible implications there. Now, we're going to go even deeper, even further, even weirder. Okay? I believe that there are gates to Eden that show themselves. I think one of the gates possibly was in the Middle East. But I think, to quote Doc Brown from Back to the Future again, it's one of my favorite quotes ever, you're not thinking fourth dimensionally. How time, space, all this works, how it's overlaid onto everything. I think gateways to this place show up in different, they've shown up in different parts of the world. I think there are different ways to get to Eden, if you can get there. I think there have been catastrophes on this planet, and I think that people have gone to Eden to wait them out. I do. I really do. This place, this realm, I've gotten glimpses into it. I have no problem saying that. And I didn't know exactly what it was when I saw it, but it felt divine. It felt like home. It felt almost perfect. Again, our understanding of dimensions and reality, even reality overlays, we know those are a thing. I also think that our understanding of the Edomites is wrong. Again, mistranslations, everything's like, things are messed up, and things are messed up for a reason, because they don't want us to know. You know, some people, Edomites, descendants of Cain. I literally listened to like 5 minutes of Hebrew Israelites screaming that the Edomites were white people. Nah, different. Nope, that's not what's going on. My hat's off to Corey Tweet, Uncle Obvious, look him up. He did some amazing research, and he contended that the Edomites were actually these beings that existed beyond the veil, beyond this realm. They were somewhere else, and they were linked to Stokion and elemental spirits. And that was his own interpretation of it. I think he was pretty close to the truth. I think there are places in the Bible where Edom is misinterpreted with Eden. And again, I don't give a crap at this point. I'm willing to die on this hill. Because I don't know. Just consider the possibilities. And I know I'm not the only one. Because I distinctly remember hearing a video that Sherry Shriner did where she talked about in the last days there would be people who could walk through into Edom, and they would ferry people back and forth through Edom to get away from the disasters. Sherry Shriner said that. So by that definition, even she's saying that Edom is another place. It's another dimension. It's another whatever. And she's saying that, Sherry Shriner, and I have to find the video, and I'll upload it. She said that there would be people that would like literally take groups of people into Edom in the last days to wait out the disasters. Yeah. And see, obviously, these demons, these snakes, these disgusting creatures, whatever they are, they'd be obsessed with trying to get there. That would be an obsession, right? But they can't. But what if there were people who could and didn't even know it? What if people, what if? Again, just consider for a second that maybe what we know is just a little bit off. Anyway, take it easy. I'm just that guy ranting into his phone. Peace.